Hello everyone,
Hello.
and welcome to our Science Week experiment. So there's going to be a few science experiments this week. This one in particular here is done with myself, Mark, and my lovely assistant, Jack. So this experiment, or well, all the week's experiments, are all about connections. So today we're doing connections as in electrical connections, what's conductive and what isn't. When something's conductive, it means that an electric current can pass through it. Now certain things are better than others, but most things will work with here. So we're going to pass a big electric current through Jack and make sure it works. We will try and not hurt him. We'll do our best, but I can't promise anything. Right, so Jack, I am just going to attach some electrodes to you. To your head first. You can take a step forward, please. Right, so there.
I don't need to call a lawyer, do you?
You don't need to call a lawyer. That piece of paper you signed before was perfect. I'm just going to adjust that chair out there because I don't want it to disappear. Right, you are attached up. Now if you touch the tinfoil pad there, and if you see behind us, the light comes on. And if I stand out the way slightly, touch it again, Jack. You can see that the connector there is connecting when Jack touches it, and it makes a connection. Okay? So we have an array of things in front of us. I think we'll start with something like a plumber's wrench. Do you think that will be conductive?
Possibly, because it's...
So put that in your hand and touch the tinfoil there. Yes, it is. So we know that a metal wrench, probably steel of some sort, is conductive. Second, a plastic ruler. Now what do you reckon to this, Jack? Do you reckon we'll get a conduction of it?
Not too sure myself.
Well, try.
Possibly. No.
Nothing's happening, is it? So a plastic is more of an insulator than a conductor, which means that electricity does not pass through it. Right, an orange.
Could do.
You think it might?
Could.
There you go.
I've heard all about potatoes before. There you go.
There we go. An orange is conductive. So what we're going to do at the end of this, we're going to find 4 things that we know are conductive, and we're going to build a controller out of it, and Jack's going to play a game using bits and bobs that are conductive. So next, a can of popular drink. What do we think?
I would think so. There you go.
Yeah. So this is probably made of tin or some sort of alloy.
Aluminium, I think.
Maybe, maybe not.
It's aluminium.
Right, next, a cup. What do you reckon? Will a cup conduct electricity?
I would think so, because it's not actually
Okay.
No.
No, nothing's going through there. So a cup, generally made out of porcelain or clay. Good insulator, not a great for conductivity. Right, a metal brass end of a hosepipe. What do we think?
I think so.
Think it's going to work? You would be right. Now next, chocolate. Now we'll put a piece of chocolate in there. You touch the top.
No.
It's not conductive, is it?
Tasty. Not
Tasty,
conductive.
but not conductive. What about wood? A piece of wood.
I wouldn't.
You saying no? Go for it.
No.
Did you hear Jack's little pun there? It wouldn't work.
Oh, that's me.
That was your face.
Me touching it. That wasn't the wood.
Okay, next, a banana.
I think so.
You think it will?
I
There you go.
think so, yeah. There you go.
You will be right. A banana is conductive. What about glass?
I wouldn't say so, but...
Okay, grab the top of that glass.
No.
You will be right. Glass is not conductive. Okay, a lemon. Another citrus fruit.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's maybe got a little waxy coat and that's why it didn't work straight away, but a lemon is definitely conductive. Right, blue tack, or white tack and blue tack mixed together, which we have here. What do you reckon? You going conductive or non-conductive?
I'm not too sure. I would probably say no. But
Okay, touch the top of them. You will be right.
Oh, that was my finger.
So our blue tack is not conductive. Right, next, a stone. What do you think about a stone?
No,
No, nothing's going through the stone, is it? Okay. A piece of paper.
No.
No, nothing's coming through the paper. Okay. What have we got left? A rubber? A normal eraser?
I'll say no.
No, you were right. A fork?
Yeah.
You saying yes for the fork?
I would say
Let's
so.
find out then. You will be right. The fork is conductive. Right, next, we're going to try a couple of liquids. Okay, so the first is water. Now, what do you reckon, Jack? Do you reckon the water's going to be conductive or not conductive?
You'll say electricity and water doesn't mix.
So do you think that makes it conductive or non-conductive?
I would possibly say non-conductive.
All right, so you think it's not going to conduct electricity?
In fact, yes.
You think it is?
Sorry. Yes.
Stick your finger in that water then.
There you go.
It worked. So water is...
I had to change my answer then. I couldn't believe what was saying. I was thinking that's something else.
Okay. So next we have oil. So what do you think? Do you think oil will or won't be conductive?
I'm not too sure, but
What's your guess then?
I would say yeah, but I'm not.
Okay, stick your finger in the oil.
Oh no.
It's not, is it? No.
No.
I'll give you a tissue there. Oil is a good insulator. You can actually build computer systems in oil and they can run and disperse the heat. So it is non-conductive. Right, I've done everything on the table, I think.
I think so, yeah.
We might as well.
Oh, tape, isn't
the
it?
tape, yeah. So this is tape, particularly Gorilla tape. Do you think that will be conductive?
Your oil.
I'll have to take the oil out first, don't I? Let's have a try. Just attach that back up without losing it. So touch the tin foil first, make sure it's working. Yeah. So touch the gaffer tape. It's not, is it? Now we did miss a couple of things out before. We have a pencil with a graphite centre and a plastic highlighter.
No, because it's
Plastic's not. So what do you reckon to the
Graphite, I
pencil with
think.
graphite? No. So I think we have now covered everything on the table. So we found at least 4 conductive things there, haven't we? So out of the 4 conductive things now, we're going to build a controller and we'll be back in a second with Jack playing a little game. Ta-ta for now. Right, so we are back and we've built a bit of a controller. So we've got to use the water, banana, the orange and the lemon. Jack, your challenge, if you choose to accept it, is to draw a house.
Right.
Do you reckon you can do it?
I could try and get back a go, yeah.
Go on. Well, let's see how it goes.
Right, suppose you would just do your
You're up first.
thing there. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe a bit off kilter there, I think.
Let's do it.
Come on.
So we've got the box shape going on.
Oh, oops.
Right, so what are you going to do next? Is this the road going to us? It's like you're playing Snake.
Never mind.
So you have to draw in one continuous line, so you can't stop and then go back for the windows. So you're going to have to go across for the windows. So you could, as well, touch your head and then touch this. You could go across.
Ah, right.
And then up.
I see.
Do a window like that.
Yeah.
That one window.
Interesting,
Yeah, get the idea? Do you reckon you could put a roof on it?
I'll try.
An angled roof. So if you touch, go for the water and the lemon at the same time and see what happens.
Oh.
So you got an angle there, look. So you get an angle, that looks like the stairs in the house, doesn't it?
Well, that could be it. Could be on.
And then if you, so we go down so we get it back on the screen a bit. Just touch your head. Right, so now if you do the banana and the orange, that's taking you down. And so the orange and the water, and that takes you up an angle. So see, if you got it right, you could do a house quite nicely with the roof on top. Now I think we've tortured you enough with this one. So now we're going to go away again,
That's quite interesting.
and we're going to come back with the game this time and see if we can do the game. So, back in a minute. And welcome, we're back again. This is for our final experiment of the day. We have got the one and only Pac-Man. So Jack is going to have a go at Pac-Man. So you've got your up, down, your left and your right for Pac-Man, which is all you need. Are you ready, Jack?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Right, in 3, 2, 1. What's that? Oh, straight into the ghost.
I went to go and left there.
Oh, you're safe for a while. Oh, go on.
Yes.
You got one of the ghosts. Oh, you give him a bit, yeah.
Oh well.
I must admit, it is a bit harder than doing it with the controller. You're safe for a while. Coming to get you, Jack.
No! Exactly when I wanted it to do it. The wrong thing. No way.
Right, with 2 lives left. This one and the next. Oh, just brave move, but it didn't work out for you. It's your final life. You want to get across there and get that big one that makes you go blue. Makes them go blue. That's it. Run away! Oh, Jack.
Oh well.
Right, thank you for watching today, and thank you, Jack, for being an excellent sport and helping us out and letting us pass a tiny weensy little electrical current through his body so we could test the conductivity of different objects. Now, conductivity is the measure of ease of which an electrical charge or heat can pass through material. Now, a conductor is a material which gives very little resistance to the flow of electrical current or thermal energy. Now, we found lots of those today, didn't we? We found that metal was conductive, we found that bananas, oranges, lemons were conductive, we found that water conductive, we found that Jack himself was conductive. Now, we also found things that weren't conductive, like insulators. Now, things like ceramics, like blue tack, and the cardboard, and a few other things. Now, they didn't let an electrical current through, so they would be classed as an insulator. Now, I hope today's experiments were of interest to you, and I hope you enjoy the other experiments we're doing this week for Science Week 2023. Now, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye now.